My name is Nail Cronin. Yeah, you're right. It's a little nerve-wracking at first.
The new org sits right next to a dorm for Columbia University students. The night before the grand opening, cones were placed up and down the sidewalks.
So I was walking on the sidewalk, coming back from hanging out with some friends, and we just kind of started getting a little rowdy, knocking over cones and I think a garbage can or something, like a jug of water, and then I got chased into my building and tackled by the elevator and removed from the building, and then spent the night in jail.
I had to ask him to clarify because it just seems so odd that private security would run into another building.
They came inside the dorm building and full-on football tackle, and then they took me from the building and sat me up against the parking garage, and then the police came and I got booked. Yeah. It wasn't like we were all let's go out and mess with these people. It was more so spur of the moment. Once we got there and we saw it, we were just it would be funny if we just tip some stuff over. I mean, not necessarily the nicest thing, but I didn't think it was worth getting tackled over. Yeah, well, when I was up against the wall, they were grabbing me by the shirt and pushing me back and forth on the wall, grabbing me by the shoulders and kind of slamming me like that.
The Scientologists or the guards?
Yeah, no, it was a Scientologist, right? Yeah. The dude was all up in my face, screaming, being oh, you're such a disrespectful asshole, and I was I tried apologizing, and I was man, I know that, I shouldn't have done that, but he was just oh, you're gonna go to jail, you're gonna get kicked out of school, I hope you know you fucked your life up, and then our RA, a couple of the RAs were outside telling the police officers and the security guards, being hey, you cannot remove a student like that, regardless of what they did, you cannot remove them like that. And honestly, there was so much commotion, I'm not even 100% sure I read my Miranda rights. I mean, I would probably have to check body cam footage or something like that. Just random members of the church were all up on me.
After the police were there, did anyone still go up to you?
Yeah, that's when I was getting shaken around.
The police were there and you were still being shaken?
Yeah, and they were still getting up in my face, and the whole time the police were just kind of looking off this, acting like they weren't seeing what was going on. I think one guy told me I was too pretty for jail.
A police officer?
One of the people that was working in the building. I've been just kind of trying to sit and process it. I still have to talk to my parents and let them know. But I was just mad nervous, and I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how screwed I was. Yeah, I was just thinking this sucks. And I was thinking in my head, I was oh, I really can't believe water and cones got me actually not only arrested but booked too.